YouTube Nation, it's still fall, late September, no snow in the 14ers. That means for your success, aka me, Dr. 4, will be climbing Mount Belford, Mount Oxford, and a very special trip to Missouri Mountain. That's right, I'm going to attempt to do 3 14ers today. Most people normally do Missouri separately, or they take the Bedford Trail and then to Oxford. I'm going to hike to Missouri first, come back down to the Elkhead Pass, wrap around to Belford, to Oxford, and then back. Wow, it's going to be a big day. 15 miles is the hike. 7,800 feet is the total elevation that I'm going up today. So the weather is fantastic. 0 chance of rain. 50 some degrees at about 12,000, 13,000 feet today. Very abnormal for late September in Colorado, and I'm going to take every advantage of it. And it is still fall, the leaves are still changing. It's going to be a gorgeous hike, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's raining aspen leaves on the ground. Boy, I tell you what, this trail doesn't mess around. Oh man, 300 yards into the hike, and it was all switchbacks. Less than a mile, at least 1,000 foot gained. The higher elevation aspens right here. Most of the leaves are on the ground. On the other side of the ridge, they're still up. The pines are decorated with aspen leaves. That's known as country living. That is Mount Belford. Missouri's up to the right. Don't see it yet. As we get closer, we'll see where the trails start to break off. Missouri's over to your right, Belford's to your left. Incredible morning. Here's the first separation of trails off to Belford. We are taking the Elkhead Pass first to Missouri, then the Elkhead Pass to Belford. right, I just crossed the stream. The bad news is that is all ice. Why is it bad news? Because I had to cross walking through the water. And I want to let you know that it was really cold. And I hope my feet warm up. This one's going to be a problem. That's all ice, all of it. I'm going to have to find a way to get around this creek. Alright, there's the trail. I'm supposed to cross all the way down there. It's all ice. So, I have to find the trail. I figured somewhere over here, so I'm going to cut across and see what happens. Back on trail. Boy, an adventure already. Foot wet. Ice all over the place. And it's late September, no joke. Welcome to 12,600 feet. The separation between Elkhead Pass and Missouri. That's Missouri. Elkhead Pass is to the left. Let's get number one done. About halfway up. The trail is turned from ice to mud, and in a class 2, combining those makes you got to be a little extra careful. That's the summit, that's the pass. On our way. Summit's directly in front of you. Peak 1 of 3. All right, Missouri Mountain, 14,067 feet. You're looking at Elkhead Pass, and I actually could go this way straight, but unfortunately that's a class 4 route. And I'm not planning on doing that today. We'll head back to the trail at 12,600. That will be summit 2 of the day, Belford. That's summit 3 of the day, Oxford. And look at those fall colors. This is where I came from. Just a beautiful, beautiful day today. Again, hardly any wind, straight out. In front of you, the tallest peak in Colorado. Yes, that is Elbert. Behind it is Massive. In front of you there, yes, that is La Plata, which one I did last week. That's Huron. These are a couple 13ers. And in front of you there is Harvard. Behind it is Columbia. Straight out is Yale. I have that on video. And behind that Yale is Princeton. So, I've done peak 1 of 3. I feel pretty good, but let's be honest. Doesn't matter how you feel after your first peak. We'll see how I feel down at 12,600 feet and as I'm going up to the second one. All right, it's decision time. I could take Elkhead Pass and finish the other 2 summits, or I could head back. If I head back, it's 10.8 miles round trip. 15 if I do the other 2. You really think I'm gonna turn back? Have you looked at anything on my channel? Come on now, I'm for your success, which means about teaching you to be successful. And what I'm showing you is the one word that makes a difference in this world. If there's just one word, it's perseverance. I will find a way to persevere and summit these other 2 mountains. Let's get started. Nearing the pass. That's our second peak for the day. There's that class 4 route I was explaining on the summit of Missouri. I've reached the pass. We got a good trail to get me to the summit. Okay, I'm getting close to the summit. Just a few more switchbacks. Oh baby, almost there. Alright, that's Missouri. I made it to Belford, 14,197 feet. Took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to come from Missouri. Man, oh man. Last trail. I have to get down to that saddle, 13.5, to do Oxford, then come back. Boy, I pushed it from Missouri, I'll tell you that. So peak 2 of 3, one more to go. Feeling okay. Just did a water check. Got half of my camel pack left. Got about 1 1/4 Gatorade, so that should be enough to be able to finish to do all 3 summits today. And feeling, like I said, I'm feeling pretty good, but boy, I tell you, coming up those last couple of switchbacks to get to this mount, jello baby, legs are jello. They're gonna even be worse doing peak 3, but I ain't stopping now. Beautiful view of Harvard. I'm nearing the saddle. Going up shouldn't be a problem. Just still stunning fall colors. Going back up is going to suck. Most of the trail is on the right hand side in mud and steep. Hooray! Oh, the summit is so close. But it doesn't matter, because I gotta go back up that. But this is the times, right now, that the word perseverance comes into play. Because perseverance gives you courage. Courage to do things you never thought you could do. Which turns into belief, which is a powerful ally as a human being. To believe in yourself, to know that you can do incredible things. Let's finish. Well, 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 Mount Oxford, 14,153, peak 3 of 3. Yeah, baby. What do you think? 3 of 3. What's your comments on that? Yeah. I'd be impressed too. All right, it took me 1 hour and 10 minutes to come over here. So I expect another hour and 10 or longer to get back. I still got some uphill to do, but you know, these 3 combined, I don't know. Roach's book says, I made calculations that it was 7,800. Roach's book says 75, 7,600. I don't care what it is, it's a lot. And I got a little bit more to go, and then the hike back down. Boy, 3 today. And it's been tough, but I mean, look at this weather. It's incredible. I mean, all summer I've had to get off mountains in Colorado by like 11 o'clock. Look at all my videos. But here, I'm up here in the middle of the afternoon, and it is just amazing. This is probably the last hurrah. My 19th summit of a 14er in California and Colorado. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Finally. I believe most of the elevation is now finally over. Boy. So, you know, this hike talked a lot about perseverance, and which turns into confidence, which turns into belief. I'd like to dedicate my hike to a really good friend of mine, Bruce in Oz. I'm thinking about you, buddy. Bruce just had kidney surgery. He's trying to recover. So, Bruce, you know we're like brothers. So I love you, man, and I really hope that you feel better and get better soon. This hike is for you. The best part about where I am is it's all downhill from here. There's the trail, and down there is the valley that I gotta head back to. Heading down the switchbacks, boy, the trail is still muddy. It's making me work, even going downhill. We're back after doing this complete loop. What do you think? A great place to finish this hike, huh? Subscribers, thank you so much for watching. Please share my video. There's probably a lot of subscribers you have that I don't, so I'd love for them to be able to see this fantastic route of 3 14ers. Not a lot of people do these 3 in one day. It was certainly difficult, no doubt about it. We talked a lot about that, but really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. I have over 100 plus hikes all across our great nation of ours. Take care.